Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate.
Sorted.
We're continuing down Durlag's
What's
tower,
this then?
and now we're at this nightmare level. This is gonna be rough. But as always, I'll try to do my best. I think I know all of the doppelganger's tricks they're gonna use down here. But I'm gonna have to be careful anyway. I don't understand. Oh, that place is still closed. I don't understand how the doppelgangers down here somehow managed to teleport. Because that's never been an ability they have. But the ones down here assume the form of Durlag and talk as if he's talking to his family, which I assume is what they did before they killed them all. But for some reason, they can teleport while they do it, which is not accurate to what they can do at all. Doesn't matter much to me at the end. Alright, this one should get Durlag out here. And this is where I'm going to want to wait, because he's going to stinking cloud that entire room, and I am not going to fight a greater doppelganger in the middle of a bunch of stinking cloud. Yeah, no, I'm just going to sit here till that wears off. I'll be back once it's done. Alright, it's gone. I should be able to get a cheap shot in. Yeah. I think all these books lying around are supposed to tell the story of Durlag's descent into madness. Because I believe this is the level where he killed his entire family in doppelganger form. Wasn't actually them. But he went pretty nutso from it. I believe it's because this is where, like, his family's residentials was. It ended up being where he buried all of them. First, I have no clue whatever happened to Islay Infernable and his bodies. But you find Keel's body. Alright, this one is not going to stinking cloud the room. It's going to hit it with a fireball. Right. Can I get behind him at all? That's as behind as I'm gonna get, which isn't great. Dang it. Yes! Alright, I kept him from getting a haste off at the very least. He got 3 attacks in before I could get 1. Even though I have 3 attacks around. It's that kind of thing that just annoys me. Can I pick this lock, or is this, Yeah, no, that's locked. That's, like, really locked. Alright, that just leaves this room. This one you can pick. As well as this one. Hello? There it is. But those ones I think open another way. So first things first, I'm gonna take that. I believe this is where I want to be. Because he's gonna pull the gas trick again. They all are, actually. And so you just want to be out of view of all of them until that's done. Oh, except that one that threw a cloud kill out. That was stupid, because now you're all going to get poisoned. That one actually might kill itself, and one of them is unconscious right now. Well, if that thing kills itself with cloud kill, I'll lose out on 4,000 experience. Which isn't that big a deal. I'll take that over having to fight another one of these nightmares. But I think this is the last of the actual greater doppelgangers. The others will actually be shifting between Durlag and his family when I'm fighting them. And there's 2 sets of those I'm going to have to go through. I'll get them done as fast as possible, and then... well, after them, there's not a whole lot of big threats on the level. Not now that I know I can disable traps. It looks like the stinking clouds are gone. There goes cloud kill. Okay, what are we looking at? That one's badly injured. Alright, if I can get a hit like that on the uninjured one, the last one will get up his defenses, but it'll be easier to kill once I'm through them. Dang it. That's not great. Alright. And now that's a bad call. I'll have to lure him out one at a time and kill him.
Get over here.
I was thinking about going in for a sneak attack, but chances of me hitting that thing through its mirror images were very slim. And the chances of both of them attacking me was 100, so... gotcha. Oh! Went right through him! Awesome. Alright, that's the anti-fear helmet, which doesn't really help me much. Because I have a greenstone amulet for when I know fear is coming, and I got a better helmet normally, but I've got it now. And before I do anything else, I'm just going to open up all of the secret doors. I don't know which ones all of these correspond to, so that's going to be a bit of testing. Or we open that one. Got that. Okay, that's all the secret doors. Good. So first I want to disable all the traps over here. Because there's a bunch of them. And I'm going to have to come sprinting down here shortly after. And then disable the lock here. Okay. So here's the deal. Both groups are probably going to have Islanes in the group. The Furnibles, the Keels, and the Durlags, while annoying, I can handle. The Islanes are the ones that throw things like Chaos, Confusion, and Lightning Bolt. And so they're the ones I'm concerned about. I think it's in my best interest, actually, probably to use a protection from Magic Scroll. Because I think I still have 3 of them. And I'm not going to be needing them for a lot. Still have 3, right? Yeah, 3. I'll use one of those. First, I'm going to make sure all of the traps are gone. The torture room is loaded with them. I think there's one more down here. One I almost always spring if I can remember. Face my demons. Yeah, that's because the moment you cross that, they spawn. Alright, they're here. You're the one that needs to die first. They were not expecting that. You see Furnival turn and ran. He's going to turn into Keel once I get him low, though. Yeah, because Keel can heal himself, which doesn't make sense. That's not how doppelgangers work. Alright, I'm not going to hit him that way. Fortunately, all he has is Cure Light Wounds, and he sits in place while doing that. So I'm not really worried about that. I just need to get them to that state. Oh, yeah. That's why I opened those doors, so I had a quicker route. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Alright, I'm gonna have to get a little more creative. Oh, I didn't level up yet. that other set of them that just walked in, though, I have no clue where they just came from. But I'm not happy to see them. I want that thing dead first. Where are they going? They can't see me, can they? Why can they see me? I'm leaving shadows. Okay, they're following me without being able to see me. The frick is this? And they're all keel now. Well...
Appearances can be deceiving, monkey.
Uh-oh, wait a second. Alright, this is freaking annoying. And they're all Islane now. Okay, well this is freaking stupid. Get out. Like no one else is missing how cheap this is, right? What am I even... I don't even know what's happening right now. Alright. Screw it. I'm just going all death on them. Thank you. Right, Islane is still hanging around here somewhere. There it is. But it's Keel now, still invisible from Islane's thing. I have invincibility. And somehow, they're still hitting pretty much every swing. Dang, these fights with these things are so cheap. I hate them. With a deep and abiding passion.
Get over here.
Once they run out of things, I guess they just turn into greater doppelgangers and attack you like normal. At least they're not a bunch of Durlags. That would be horrible. But frankly, they shouldn't even be able to do what they are doing. Alright, well that was annoying. If you have a cleric to throw that chaotic commands down, it can be super helpful. Whoa, I can identify those now. Hey, does that mean I can identify these? Or these? No? Yes. Awesome. I'll try... I know I can't identify most of this, but there's a couple things worth trying. Alright, just the robes. And I might be able to identify the goblet. No. Alright, so I'm gonna flee this level in terror and go rest. At least all the doppelgangers are dead. Because barring the ones that spawn when you rest down there, that's all of them.
Right, what's this then?
I don't remember if this little pot holding the wardstone is trapped or not. It'd be best to check. I still don't know where those two came from that walked into the room, though. Usually there's just the three on the bridges. Alright, this room is super dangerous. If you can't disable traps, or you don't know where the traps are, this is a nearly instant death room. Because it just drops a bunch of lightning bolts on you. I mean, it wasn't a big deal for my Berserker, because I knew what was about to happen, and I just drank a potion of absorption first. But if you don't have a potion of absorption, even on a low difficulty, this room will kill you if you don't disable those things. Oh, I think that was my other recording finishing. There's the exit wardstone I needed. Alright, so we have 2 main encounters left here. We got a room full of ghasts. Well, a hallway full of ghasts, really. And then the Dwarven Guardian Keel's Death Zone. Dwarven Doom Guards are something else, let me tell you. I detest fighting them. Right. And these ghasts are real stupid. So they'll just keep setting off the fireball traps that are in this hallway over and over again. So I prefer to disable those as soon as possible, because they're repeating. I think it's way down at the bottom. There it is. Yeah, I think that's the only one. Okay, what's with this cheap, completely not fair at all, homing in on the person who is invisible thing that the enemies are doing now? What the heck is that? They'll, like, crowd around you, even though they don't know you're there. Like, I always noticed they would walk towards me, but they always seemed to just do that until they reached where I was. Like, because some enemies don't attack you right off the bat. They get close, then attack you. And so that's the game's way, like, they started closing on you, they're not going to stop till they reach you. Then they reach you, and you walk away, and they stand there until they see you again. But now they'll follow me. And that is not allowed at all. Or never go down those steps. Those steps are death. I have too many magical rings. Alright, so there's this one last hallway as well, which I think might have some traps, so I'm going to check it, because I am not going to straight up fight all these things. Where did you come from? Here fell kill the Legion Killer. Because those Dwarven Doom Guards, they're pretty much battle horrors, but I think they even have more health, and are probably a little harder to hit, and there's 4 of them. Like, take my word for it. There's basically no fight in the game you want to do less than that one. I can't think of a single fight in Baldur's Gate 1 that has more potential to kill you, like, immediately than that one. Barring special effects like Basilisk stuff and Akletek's Death Gaze. Like, as far as straight-up combat goes, Sarevok and his crowd, if you just attacked them with reckless abandon, they might be that dangerous. Is there really no traps out here? I want to make sure, because I'm probably going to be running around a lot to get away from these things. I could just backstab spam them. But it really depends on if they home in on me or not, because if they do, they could corner me. And then I wouldn't even be able to get out. Can I backstab? Well. I can't even get behind any of them. Except this one. Let's try it. One more swing. Oh, nope, he teleported for some reason. Okay, what do they do? What's their protocol here? Go to where they last... Okay, go to where I last was. I think. Okay, that I can tolerate. Gotcha. If I can kill that one, I can backstab the other one, or just, straight up fight the other one and kill it. How much damage are they doing? Yikes. Gotcha. Alright, and, right. Now I can search Keel's stuff. Are we really certain this other chest here isn't trapped? Looks like it. his cursed Morning Star, even though it's the best one in the game, and then his buckler, which I think gives extra dexterity.
I'm on it.
Alright, this level is just a delight. I love the way that it keeps on throwing fireballs into the middle of that room, so at arbitrary times you just can't rest. Or save. And the fact that every single direction you go down here is almost certain death. Alright, so here's the thing that I do with these. I kill the people in the statues because they're all worth lots of experience. The issue is with things like that, because see, Tarner here is actually dangerous. Plus he has full plate, so any advantage I can get when it comes to fighting him, I need. He's not hasted though, so I can just, yeah, do that. Frankly, I don't think that should have worked.
Get over here.
Okay, we can summon Morlock.
Yes.
Morlock and Bull Rush aren't that bad. The Siren I'll have to protect myself against because I can't risk her charming me. Oh, backstab her first, see if I actually need it. I don't. Alright, that just leaves, Gorf is his name? Hack. It's Hack. This guy is basically Lars, but without the gloves, and I think with more health. He's actually decently scary. I could have used them to fight the wyverns, which sometimes isn't that bad of an idea. But if it comes right down to it, I can do that. First, I want to see if I can even backstab these things, because if I can, this fight will be much easier. You can. I'm pretty sure the mutations that left them as greater wyverns took away their poison, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright, well that makes... because they're like the most dangerous thing down here. That makes them much simpler. There's 3 of them, though. So I have to carefully herd which ones I fight and when. And man, do they hit hard. Which is why you have to carefully herd them. Alright, 1 left. I always remembered them being immune to backstabs. I'm very glad that they're not. Alright. Wyverns are down. 15,000 experience under my belt. Only took like 60 points of damage to get it. Alright, let's kill these guys. Did I put the Ring of Free Action away? I think I did. Yeah, I want that.
Get him.
There's 1 trap in this room. You got these faces giving you all their information. Hello, trap? You can't trick me into thinking you're not there. Alright. It got tired of waiting. Are these both doors? No, that one's a doorway. Which is good. Wasn't sure if that'd take you out of invisibility or not, but I wanted to know. So first things first. There's traps in both those areas, and I am not going to fight while dealing with them. So I'm going to go through invisible and clear all the traps. This one's just a lot of varied, like twice as strong as normal skeletons with magical ammunition. Which isn't that bad for a full experienced party, but is that bad for someone in leather armor who's alone. While they do double damage. Their traps are very predictable, all except for that little one-off circle right above the first one are trapped. That one is safe. Unlike this area, the garden is the worst. It's filled with greater ghouls, 4 of those Asherukaru, and then a lot of traps. Horrible traps, too. We're talking like repeating poison traps, charm traps, chaos traps, hold traps, everything that'll go off at the least convenient times when you're in the middle of fighting awful monsters. Those Asherukaru were just going to survive down here forever. Because I am not going to fight them. Given that I have no way to counter backstabs, and they have the potential to one-shot me, I say screw it. They can rot, for all I care. Yeah, there's... Whoops. There's one right over here, up in this area. I know that for certain. It's right there. I can't walk on it. That's the only one... No, it's one of the only 2 whose location I'm certain of. Boy, I hate this garden. I want to know what kind of plants these are to even survive down here. Oh, there's one right there. Is it over here or something? I can't even save over here because there's one of those things. But I don't know where. I guess if I had protection from undead on, I could just, sort of cheese those things, because you could fireball them. But then, on the other hand, I don't feel like wasting a bunch of fireballs on them. They're worth 2,000 experience apiece, I think. But I just hate them so much. I only kill them with my normal parties because they're just there. And because I can take a hit from them. I mean, the amount of damage they do, it could probably deal, like if I was at full health, it would probably still kill me in one hit. And they're all invisible all the time, and can go invisible at will. Which is absolute nonsense. They're not even in any monster manual or fiend folio or anything. I don't know where this game pulled those from. I'm just happy they're actually undead, so you can defend yourself against them. Are there any traps? Alright, I think that leaves just 1 or 2 more traps over here. There's one of them up in one of these places. It's probably down here then. Yeah, right there. Okay. Okay, you do stay invisible when opening those. I'm just going to open this because I can. And now I can run through both areas with another one of these.
Get over here.
Each one of these is worth 1,000 too, which is significantly more than like ghasts. That axe is garbage. It hits enemies with miscast magic, or has a chance to, so that wizards can't cast, or have a harder time at doing it. There is a trap there. I searched for traps, and it's a repeating trap. How did I not see that thing? God dang, that scared the life out of me, because that was a chromatic orb, too, so that could have insta-killed me. I don't know what level the trap chromatic orbs are cast at, but I'm pretty sure it's high enough to petrify you. My magic resistance caught it. Man, that was a close one. Alright, so all of them are dead. I want to test something, too. See if I can backstab these guys.
Get over here.
I can. Boy, I have no clue what the backstab rules are.
Here. Get over here. Get over here.
You know, I think it's funny my offhand does an extra, I think just 1 or 2 damage to undead or something like that. No, it doesn't. I think it does an extra 2 damage to undead. Let me check. Plus 3 versus undead, so yeah, it's like an extra 2. And they still resist half of it,
Get over here.
because it's a sword.
Get over here.
I guess it's made to kill zombies and ghouls and ghasts and whatnot.
Get over here.
Some of these are worth 120, some of them are worth 95, some of them are worth 65. That's weird. I thought they were all worth 120. Guess I was never really paying attention.
Get over here.
This scroll is so cheap. Just being completely immune to like half of this game's enemies. Frankly, they forced my hand. I wouldn't even enter that maze if I didn't have one of these scrolls with me. That's a lot of arrows. I was tempted not to buy any healing potions, specifically because I knew about Durlag's Tower having a ton of them. Not like I lose out on anything, though. Now I gotta kill all the elementals. Not real elementals, but elemental creatures. Kill her first, because I'm pretty sure she summons more of these nightmares. I hate these things. I don't know what rules they abide by. Like, what is that? What did he just do? And now he's back again. I have no idea. And now he exploded, and now he's actually dead. Frankly, I'd be dead now if it weren't for these 2 rings. Like, that's a massive beating. I could have put, like, drank a potion. It'd probably been, like, twice as fine. I wonder if you get to, like, 120 fire resistance, if you just start gaining health from the flame. That'd be hilarious. Good. And that's why you hide in shadows before sleeping.
Right, what's this then?
Okay, this thing is horrible.
Get over here.
I don't know what its rules are either. It just hits you really hard. Oh, and it poisons. I could never remember if it poisoned or not. It does. It's dead now. There are still invisible stalkers in here. 3 of them. They're moving. At least one of them, probably more.
Get over here.
2 of them. 3 of them. Alright, there's all of them. Perfect, actually. Let me just do that. Well, I was going to try to run and hide from them. Given that there's 3, they're kind of hard to hide from. Invisible stalkers are really only dangerous on the first hit, They don't deal a ton of damage in general. But the very first hit you take from one, because they attack from shadows, it gets a little bit of a backstab multiplier, I think, and it's an almost guaranteed hit. All three of them missed me somehow. I don't really know how. But of all the, like, high-level enemies in the game, Invisible Stalkers are one of the least intimidating, fortunately. Alright, I'm gonna need all of these to deal with the stupid slime.
I'm on it. Sorted.
It's probably going to save versus all of these things, but I'm going to do what I can nonetheless. That one it didn't. Took a straight 20 fire damage. I don't know what that weird casting noise right after is either. Is it doing something? Nice. In case anyone is unaware, fission slimes just split if you don't kill them with fire, so you have to kill them with fire.
Right, what's this then?
And fire arrows are inconsistent, because they can make their saves and not take fire damage from them. Alright, quick question I always had is, what in the world kind of dragon is that skeleton from? The skeleton at the start named the thing that Durlag killed to get there. But I have no clue what kind of dragon is that big.
I'm on it.
Oh, why are you running? I hate that about bears. And, of course, let's just get out. Oh, he can follow you! They can all follow you! Okay, well that's news. Okay. There he is.
Get over here.
Cauldran's the scary one. Kill him. Got him. I did not know they could leave their rooms. That is good to know.
Get over here.
High-level enemies, these winter wolves. Alright. And now, we just enter the fire room. Huh, so that's all I'm doing for this one. I'm gonna take care of the chessboard next, and then the last level after it, but, that was some of the more dangerous stuff in the tower done. The rest is just kind of tedious. But I should be able to handle it. And then, of course, we have the Demon Knight, and then the awful stuff back at Olgot Spirit I'm going to have to deal with. I'll figure that out next episode. But for now, thanks for watching. We're getting close to the end. We got like 2 more episodes, probably. And I'm going to be done. So, yeah, closing on the end zone. Alright, see y'all then.